Welcome to my channel Cine Chills. Let's enjoy the explanation of the movie. This is definitely the most exciting Japanese horror film in recent years. This film is based on the extremely popular manga Hyakabun. The dismemberment of a girl has become a curse for several young people. Only by finding the girl's body can the death cycle be broken. Warm reminder, this film is full of high energy. Timid friends die on the spot. The story begins with a high energy. When the little girl was followed by a pervert on her way home, she was brutally killed and dismembered. After receiving the alarm, the police quickly handled the case. However, no matter how they looked, they could not find the body of the little girl. Since then, strange things have been happening around. The upper class thought it was the little girl's vengeful spirit, so they built a school nearby, hoping to suppress the evil spirits with the masculine energy of the students. After the school was built, the strange things also disappeared. It was thought that the little girl, the vengeful spirit, was completely suppressed. Little did she know that this was all the little girl's big move. Time passed quickly. 3 years passed. Xiaohua wanted to find a place to eat something, but she saw a horrifying scene. She saw countless hands stretched out from the dry well and disappeared in a second. Xiaohua thought she was dazzled and didn't pay attention to it. But when she returned to the dormitory, a little girl appeared behind her. Xiaohua looked back but didn't find anyone. After school, Xiaohua just got home and received all kinds of scary text messages. They asked her to help find corpses and other monsters. Xiaohua thought it was a prank by a classmate and didn't pay attention to it. As time came to 12 o'clock, Xiaohua felt that her brain was blank. When she woke up again, she had arrived at the school church. There was a coffin in the middle of the church. There was also another. The 5 classmates had received help from the little girl during the day. They suspected that they were cursed by the evil spirit. This time, one of them thought it was a prank and cursed. He walked out of the school, but before he could get out of the school gate, he was tripped by something. After hearing the scream, several classmates rushed out to check, but it turned out that the classmate had been cut in half. Before they could panic, another horror happened on the other side. A girl broke out of the window. He was dead in spot. A ghost appeared in the house. Everyone was scared and ran away, but the school gate was already locked. Seeing that the ghost was about to catch them, several people quickly hid in the classroom. Little did they know that the classroom was the ghost's lair. Just when everyone was still trembling, a scream broke the deadlock. A boy seemed to be some mysterious force controlled him, and he began to hit the wall uncontrollably. Soon he was smashed into a bloody mess. The surviving classmates began to flee frantically. One of the girls ran towards the stairs desperately. Xiaohua and another boy were about to follow her, but they saw a terrible scene. As the girl died, the ghost slowly followed them. 2 hurriedly ran outside. The ghost behind them was also chasing them. In a hurry, the 2 hid in the infirmary. The boy asked Xiaohua to hide under the bed and then blocked the door of the infirmary alone. As a result, the ghost knocked the boy away with just 1 punch. After a scream, the boy's body was nailed to the shelf. Xiaohua was frightened by this anger and dared not say a word. Wei Yin did not seem to notice Xiaohua. She just jumped onto the bed and set up the trampoline. Xiaohua could only pray constantly for Wei Yin to leave quickly. Seemed that the prayer was useful. Seemed to be quiet outside. But the next second, Xiaohua looked back in horror and saw Xiaohua was so scared that she ran away when she found out that the other person was a little girl covered in blood. But the little girl immediately jumped on Xiaohua's back. Xiaohua fought back desperately and finally threw the little girl down. But the next second, the little girl stood up in a very strange manner. She was seen again. This time Xiaohua was not so lucky. The little girl threw her against the wall and took out her heart. The sound of an alarm woke up Xiaohua from her deep sleep. She thought everything that happened was just a nightmare, but the strange thing was that the time didn't seem to change. It was still yesterday's date. She seemed to be stuck in yesterday's cycle. To break this deadlock, she had to find the little girl's dismembered body. Our video today ends here. If you like it, please subscribe, follow, and support me. See you in the next movie.